So you're visiting here in Nashville, or you've recently moved, and you're trying to figure out one of the best places to do some holiday shopping. Well, that's great, because we're going to show you around one of the largest shopping centers here in Nashville, Tennessee.
We're going to take you through Opry Mills. We'll show you a little bit about the history of the area, and if you stick around until the end of the video, I promise you that Chris and I are going to share with you everything that Opry Mills has to offer. We're getting after it right now. So, as we mentioned, folks, today we are at Opry Mills and we wanted to tell you a little bit more about the area. This is the Grand Ol Opry house behind me, and it was founded in 1925 by Mr. George D. Hay. It plays home to the longest running radio broadcast in United States history. It's dedicated to honoring country music and its history. The Opry showcases a mix of famous singers and contemporary chart toppers performing country music, bluegrass, Americana, folk, and gospel music, as well as comedic performances and skits. The Opry attracts hundreds of thousands of visitors from all around the world and millions of radio and internet listeners every single time they have a show. This is also the home to the General Jackson Showboat. The General Jackson was named after President Andrew Jackson, and the boat was originally an attraction at the Opryland USA theme park. Now, the park closed back in 1997, but the boat still remains in service when it isn't docked here at Pennington Bend on the Cumberland River. The General Jackson serves to recreate the showboats that cruised the waters of American rivers in the 19th century and has several different shows that you can catch, with 2 cruises usually taken each day. Most of the cruises feature the country music that the Opry is known for, and both Chris and I have attended multiple cruises on the General Jackson and just can't recommend it enough. It is a ton of fun that the entire family can come and enjoy. Now we've shown you everything you need to know about the history of the area. Let's go ahead and talk about our centerpiece. Opry Mills Mall is a super regional shopping mall here in Nashville, Tennessee. It opened more than 23 years ago on the former site of the Opryland theme park, and now neighbors the Grand Ol Opry House, the General Jackson, and the Gaylord Opryland Resort and Convention Center. If you'd like to see more of the resort, I'll link that video at the end of today's video. Opry Mills is a single-level mall and underwent a floor-to-ceiling remodel back in 2010. Now, it reopened in 2012, and we are now left with more than 178 stores and restaurants for you and your family to come enjoy. So, now that you know everything you need to know about Opry Mills, let's go ahead and head inside and get started on our tour.
might as well. So this is what we can do. I could do the whole flight, and then whatever flavor you don't want, I'll skip it. Put a hand over your cup, and I'll move past you. But if you do want to try it, but you want to pinch, do a pinch beside your cup, and I'll do my best attempt at a pinch. Okay? We could do that, and then it'll be a smoother route. Everybody gets the flavors that they want, you know, and nobody's missing out on anything. Is that cool?
Yeah, sure. I'll take a pinch of any of them.
Of any of them?
Just keep it at a pinch.
Okay, I got you. Well, let me go ahead and get your ID, love, if you want to hop on in. Alright, so I am going down the whole flight. Alright, so your ID will stay on the bar for the duration of the tasting. Whenever you're ready to call it quits, take your ID back, okay? It's not a hostage.
I just want to drink cherry.
No, you don't have cherry. Did you still want to hang on with us?
Yeah.
Trying to get my microphone situation together. All right. So, first up on the top of the list is sweet tea, okay? So sweet tea is going to remind you of a Lipton iced tea or like unsweet tea. It's not going to be your 90% sugar Southern sweet tea you're probably used to. But that doesn't mean you can't add it into your McDonald's sweet tea and give yourself a adult Happy Meal, okay? All right. So next up is our peach, okay? So peach is gonna remind you of a peach gummy ring or like a peach O-ring, all right? It's not gonna be fresh peach, so just keep that in mind. So you will taste that sour gummy taste, but that's probably one of my favorite parts about our peach. Now you can take our peach and add it into some champagne to make a peach Bellini. You get you some orange juice, make a fuzzy navel. I got you. And you can also get some Sprite or lemonade. Alright, so yeah, you can take it home, get creative with our peach, try some stuff out.
Can I just take a container of the sweet tea?
Of course. Hey, she needs a jar of the sweet tea. Sophie, DT, one of y'all, she needs a jar of sweet tea. Alright. Yeah, no, not too often. Alright, so next up we have lemon lime, okay? So lemon lime is going to remind you of an unsalted margarita.
I'm not the drinker in the family.
Okay? So and some people say they also taste lemon lime Gatorade. Now, I say if you taste lemon lime Gatorade, don't try to go take that to the gym. It will not get you faded. I mean, it will get you faded, not hydrated, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, if you take it to the gym and you wind up on the floor faded, then you know why. I warned you. I told you so. All right. Now, you can put that in the freezer, let it slush up. It won't freeze. And we got a whole pre-made margarita. You can add a little salt, sugar, whatever you want to around your rim. And then, boom, you have a frozen margarita. Okay, so next up is our strawberry shortcake. I am getting to the very end, which, don't worry, I have more, okay? So, okay, good on the strawberry? Do a little pinch, I got you. All right, so our strawberry shortcake is going to remind you of a melted Jello shot, okay? Yeah, so it's gonna remind you of a melted Jello shot or like Frankenberry cereal. Now with our strawberry shortcake, it has a nice magic trick, okay? You want to shoot it back, let it cover your palate, and then take a nice deep breath out, and you'll taste that shortcake and that whipped cream, okay? I love that about our strawberry shortcake. It's probably one of my favorite flavors. All right. So orange cream is next, okay? So orange cream is one of our most nostalgic flavors in the store. It's gonna taste like a Flintstone push-up pop. Like a Flintstone push-up pop, you know, just minus the used toilet paper roll. We went ahead and took that off. That wasn't our favorite part. It wasn't my favorite part, at least. All right. Okay, so next up is butter cake, okay? Y'all had butter cake already. So butter cake is gonna not remind you, but it honestly, no, it will remind you of a vanilla birthday cake or like the snack pack pudding cups. Now, it is our sweetest flavor in the store, okay? Now, I would not suggest taking that home and drinking it by itself. Get you some pineapple juice, a splash of grenadine, It makes a pineapple upside down cake. You can get you some Dr. Pepper. It makes a root beer, a Tootsie Roll. It also will get you some root beer float, make a root beer float out of it. So you also got a lot of different recipes that you can try with our butter cake. It's not the best thing to do by itself, but just take it home and mix it with it, okay?
Okay.
Get creative. All right. So next up is our winter chill, okay? So winter chill is going to remind you of the center of a York peppermint patty. It is not on the board. It is it's our seasonal flavor that we have in the store, okay? It's here till about the end of January. So it will have, I got you. It will have that peppermint taste. So anything you want to add a little peppermint to, this is the way to go. All right.
Perfect.
So I always say this is perfect for my parents, especially during Christmas time. You put that in your hot chocolate or your coffee in the morning while your kids opening opening the gifts, and just watch your patience grow after each sip. Promise. Works like magic. All right. So next up, we have chocolate silk. Okay. So chocolate silk. A little bit. So chocolate silk is going to remind you of the milk in the bottom of a bowl of Cocoa Puffs.
Now that we've shown you guys everything that Opry Mills Mall has to offer, we're gonna wrap up with a little bit of free moonshine tasting here at the Distillery of Smith Creek Moonshine.
So remember, folks, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a personalized Zoom call with us, all in the description below, so that we can help you make a smooth move here to Nashville, Tennessee. Until next time, we hope to see you around town soon.